And welcome back to Lighten Up. Thank you so much for joining me. And my guest, actually Dr. Nicole Eastman. So people don't call you doctor anymore?
It depends what setting. I don't typically walk around and
say
tell
Dr.
people that
Eastman, yeah.
you better address me as doctor.
Yeah, because it's Nicole Eastman, and you have the title after, and you introduce yourself as Nicole, and some people, put that on there. But you're actually a doctor, and tell us a little bit about that. You're a doctor of
Osteopathic medicine.
Okay.
So it's holistic health. The philosophy is mind, body, spirit medicine. But unfortunately, most DOs, doctors of osteopathic medicine, don't practice any differently than MDs. And the DO philosophy was created by an MD who was seeking more of a holistic health frame. So my training was similar to MD training, except for the fact that we also learned how to do manipulative medicines. So soft tissue release, and actually put our hands on the patient more.
Okay.
So
all right.
That's the difference in philosophy.
Okay, great. Now you did talk about, and I want you to give the audience your website where they can find out more information about you, so you can tell them that, yeah?
Okay, my website is drnicolemeastman.com, and on my website now, if you connect with me and enter in your name and your email, you can get the first chapter, my chapter that I wrote from the I Am book for free.
Okay, that's great. That's good to know, because it's really, it's just a great book. Okay, so at this point, you talked about mentoring, right? So you're interested in getting into, more mentoring young women, which is awesome. Can you just talk to us a little bit just about some of those experiences that you've had so far? Because I work with young people all the time, and it's a great place. It's a great place to be.
It's such an amazing experience and so rewarding to give of yourself in that type of service. And I feel like the rewards you get back in return are, that you can't even compare them. When I was led to mentor about 25 girls in Detroit, Michigan before we moved here, those girls became the sisters that I never had growing up. And I fell in love with each of them. I still talk to most of them still to this day. And it's been such a blessing to have that opportunity. And it makes you grow. It shows you your own weaknesses. And I think it helps to bring a source of guidance to individuals that may not get it anywhere else.
Yeah.
I got to cook for the girls, and that for most of them quite possibly could have been the only meal they had all day long.
Right, yeah.
So mentoring has a very, very special place in my heart. I look at my grandma, and she was my best friend and mentor growing up, and I feel like she instilled in me the values that make my mentoring so effective, because I'm not there to judge.
Right.
I'm not there to do anything but give loving wisdom and guidance, and in a very sisterly way, but still not in a way of do this because I told you to.
Right.
It's not about that. It's let me listen to you.
Right.
And let's work through this together.
Yeah, because it's your life, essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think at the end of the day, I Am really is about hope. Mm-hmm. That's what I see.
Right.
And so there are chapters on I Am Beautiful, which is your contribution. I am hope. I am fearless. I am authentic. I am free. I am love. I am grateful. I am present. I am valuable. I am worthy. Mm-hmm. Right? And it goes on, just affirmations, right. Really. I'm wanted, I'm heard, I'm creative, I'm available. Just so many things. We definitely want to, pick this book up, and I think you can get it online, Amazon, because I checked it out on Amazon, so it's there. We all need that. We all need that little bit of a positiveness just breathed into us, and that we can feel good about ourselves. Now, you had a near fatal car accident. Can you tell us a little bit about that and kind of what brought you just to this space in your life?
I'd love to. My husband and I were married here. It'll be 4 years on November 26th. And then I was back in Michigan 2 weeks after we were married here at Grand Old House. And I was on my way to the hospital and I got hit by a semi truck on the expressway. I was hit from behind and then my car spun. I was hit near my gas tank, and then there were 2 more points of collision from my accident, and I was expecting to die, and then I didn't. And then pretty much everything that I had felt that I had worked for, I lost. I experienced a tremendous amount of loss and pain, and my marriage went through the for worse and the for sicker right from the beginning.
Wow.
And then my husband was diagnosed with a couple medical conditions that we were not aware of before we took our vows, and I had spine surgery, and it was a really, really difficult first year. And then we came back here for our 1-year wedding anniversary and shared what had happened to the pastor who married us. And little did he know we were already thinking about moving somewhere warm, because I spent about 7 months in bed in pain.
Right.
And his first words to us were, "You guys are supposed to be here." So we came back in April of 2012 when I was 4 weeks pregnant with our son. And we ended up leaving here again, going home, telling my mom and my husband's parents that we were pregnant, we were moving, and we were moving out of the country. And so we up and sold everything we could, and we came down here when I was starting my 3rd trimester of pregnancy. We lived out in Northside. We struggled financially when we came here. My son was born, and we really struggled financially when we came here, and we didn't tell anybody about our silent struggles. We really pressed into our faith.
Right.
And people just thought we were living in paradise. People in Michigan are really envious of people who
They
get
have
to live
no
in
idea.
this beautiful climate.
We have beautiful beaches and beautiful weather.
Amazing.
And it's Michigan. Come on.
Exactly. So it was my accident, but I think there was a much bigger plan in our relocation down here and just trusting the journey of life.
Yeah, definitely. It just takes you where it needs to take you. And I think for I Am, this is an opportunity for people to embrace what they are, where they are, and celebrate that, because it's really about the journey, isn't it?
I completely agree.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining me,
Thanks for having me
on this show, and just wish you well with everything that you're going to do. I know you have more books in you, and they're going to come out, and all that good stuff.
There's stuff in the works.
Yeah, for sure. So her website will be up, but that you can just log on and check her out. There's lots of great things that you can get from that, as well as don't forget to pick up I Am. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We'll be back with more Lighten Up. Stay tuned.